Hello students. So now today in the continuation of my previous video on the mains topic, today I am going to talk about the Gati Shakti program and why I am telling this particular topic is more important for GS paper 2. Why? It is because we have observed that what you people think that the infrastructure is a part of GS paper 3, then UPSC tries to bring out the elements of governance in that particular topic and they can ask it in GS paper 2. So most of the times the student says, sir, ye to infrastructure ka part tha, why they have asked in GS paper 2? So today, whenever I am talking about the PM Gati Shakti, I will talk about the importance of center-state relation, or you can say I will talk about the cooperative federalism, which is the basis for the success of PM Gati Shakti. So first of all, we will talk about what is this, what are its pillars and how it can be helpful. So these three are more important from GS paper 3 perspective. But what is the role of the better state center coordination and what is the implementation structure of this PM Gati Shakti? This is the part of GS paper 2. So now moving to the pillars of the PM Gati Shakti. But before that, I just want to say that infrastructure is crucial if we want to achieve 20 trillion economy by 2040. Then we need to focus upon the infrastructure. And in this context, the PM Gati Shakti plan is basically a 100 lakhs crore project. And under this project, the basic focus is on the different infrastructure project of center and state. For example, there is a focus on Bharatmala. There is a focus on Sagarmala. There is a focus on Udan scheme. There is a focus on port development. Along with this, there is a focus on different types of corridors, that is industrial corridor, defense corridor, parks, that is textile parks, agri park zones, energy corridors. So basically, we are focusing upon the infrastructure. And most importantly, we are focusing upon the development of multimodal seamless connectivity of road, railway and ports. So in this context, we will have to understand that what are the important pillars of PM Gati Shakti. The first is comprehensiveness. Comprehensiveness means it is bringing together 16 different ministries on a digital platform. And whenever it is telling 16 different ministries, then it is comprehensively covering all the infra projects of center and state. Then the second is prioritization. We all know that, for example, Bihar is telling that the road infrastructure project is my priority. UP is telling no, railway is my priority. MP is telling no, we are more focusing upon the development of energy corridors. Just an example. Then we will have to prioritize that what is important. And in this context, cross-departmental coordination is very important to prioritize that what is a real priority at that time. Then the third is synchronization. We all know that the different ministries are always accused of working in silos, and to break this silo, it is very important that there should be a synchronization, that is the coordination, which is the basis for the implementation of PM Gati Shakti plan. Then the next is analytical. We are focusing upon the data of the different ministries, and for that there is a GIS portal that is being developed by ISRO, and they are collecting the data from the ground realities and trying to figure out that how it can be done and what are the different data of the different ministries and what they are reflecting, and then it will help them in prioritizing the projects. And the last one is dynamic. Why I am telling it is dynamic? Again, for example, we have started a new project, and in the meanwhile, when we have started the project, we got to know some important data which was not at the time of a start of the project. Then we will have to integrate the new data in our ongoing project, and therefore it is dynamic in the nature. So I will say in GS paper 2, it becomes very important to mention these pillars. But it does not mean that in GS paper 3, if this question is being asked, you will not talk about these pillars. This is very important. Now we will see that what are the benefits of PM Gati Shakti. The very first thing, it is being said that it will have a multiplier effect, and there is a study of RBI. There is a study of RBI that the infrastructure have a multiplying factor of 2.5 into 3.5x. Therefore, if you are investing 1 rupee, you are getting 2.5 rupees. This is the meaning of multiplier effect. And the second is, for example, if you are developing road, it doesn't mean that only road has been developed. It is ensuring the multimodal connectivity, because at the same time we are focusing upon the development of railway and the another important modes of transport. So it is a multiplier effect. And whenever we are focusing upon the infrastructure, then the demand of labor and construction material will also rise. So this is, in this context, it is being said that this has the multiplier effect. The second is development of urban clusters. Development of urban clusters. And whenever we are focusing upon the development of urban clusters, we should not focus upon only high-rise building. We should focus upon how we can make our city affordable, how we can make our city reliable, how we can make our city inclusive, and how we can make our city sustainable. For that, we need to focus upon the different modes of the transportation, because the focus of the city is not to move the cars but to move the people. So movement of the people should be easy, so that we will have to focus upon making the life of the people easy, and therefore it is being said that ease of living is also one of the benefit for the PM Gati Shakti. Then it will make our products competitive in the global market, because we are reducing our logistic cost by developing the different infrastructure under this PM Gati Shakti plan. Then you can say that what JAM did in the financial inclusion, the same thing will be done in the infrastructure by the integration of the different ministries, that will increase the coordination and that will make the implementation easy. So this is the benefits of the PM Gati Shakti plan. Now we will see how it will be implemented. So there are 3 important structures in the implementation, and this can be asked in GS paper 2. So the very first thing is empowered group of secretaries. The second is network planning group, and the third is technical group. Okay, so this is a 3-tier structure of the implementation of PM Gati Shakti. So empowered group of secretaries will be led by cabinet secretary and will have the secretaries of the different ministries. Likewise, there will be a network committee, and there will be the head of every network element of the implementation, so that to coordinate between the center and the state, so that to coordinate between the different departments of the center, so that to coordinate between the different departments of the center and state. And the next one is technical group. Technical group you can understand, because the entire or you can say foundation of the PM Gati Shakti is based on GIS mapping, is based on digital platform, and therefore ISRO is playing a greater role, and we need some kind of technical grouping that will help and that will guide the secretaries and the people involved in the network planning group to do their work effectively. Now, this is the implementation, or you can say this is the way through which implementation will happen. Now, the question is about the center and state. So here I just want to talk about why state, why we should focus upon state. The very first question. Then we will talk about what are the elements in PM Gati Shakti that ensures cooperative federalism. That is another thing. Why we should focus upon a state? We should focus upon a state because the important elements of the infrastructure, if you will see, then it is a land, then it is a labor, then it is a water, then this is an electricity, then this is an electricity. You all will agree that these are the important elements in infrastructure projects, and you will find that all the elements which I have mentioned here is either in the state or concurrent list, and therefore it is very important to empower the state. It is very important to include the state in the plan. The second thing why I say that the state's role is important is just an example, and I am taking the case study of a road. Okay, so some of the roads, that is national highway, is under NHAI, some of the roads is under state government, and some of the roads is under the local bodies. And therefore it is very important that to avoid overlapping, there should be an integration between these three institutions that is looking into the development of roads. अगर ऐसे नहीं समझो तो ऐसे समझो. Road has been constructed. Now tomorrow, Jal Nigam or Jal Board wants to lay down the water pipe. Then they will dig the road. And they will insert the water pipes, and then they will fill the road. Now, day after tomorrow, Telephone Ministry, Electronics and Communication Ministry wants to lay the optic fibers. Then again they will dig the road. Okay, and then again they will fill the road. Day after tomorrow again, Ministry of Petroleum wants to lay down their pipe. Then again they will dig the road and they will fill the road once they are inserting, or once they have inserted the pipelines. So basically what is happening and why it is happening? It is happening because of the lack of coordination between the different departments of the center, different ministries of the center, and between the different ministries of center and state. And therefore I say that the cooperative federalism is very important. This is the reason that the cooperative federalism has been a focus area of PM Gati Shakti plan. So what steps have been taken under the cooperative federalism, or you can say under the aegis of cooperative federalism, is first thing, 1 lakh crore rupees have been given to the state so that they can focus upon the infrastructure projects in their own state. Second, in the center's master plan, the integration of the state's infrastructure will be done. And here a state is creating their own plan. It is not that the plan has been created by the center and then it is being given to the state. No. A state is creating the plan and then it is being inserted in the center's master plan. Again, if a state wants to have own Gati Shakti plan, then they can do this. There is no any issue. Okay, so these are the 3 steps which has been taken to ensure that there should be cooperative federalism. Again, last point is there is a portal, and this portal ensures the coordination between the center and state department, coordination within the departments of the state, coordination within the department of a state, and also coordination between the department of one state with the department of another state. So in this way, it is ensuring the cooperative federalism. So here what we have understood, that why the cooperative federalism is a key for the success of PM Gati Shakti plan, and what points has been mentioned in the PM Gati Shakti plan to ensure the smooth coordination between the center and state. So this point is very important, which I have discussed with you. Again, you can say, for example, when the infrastructure projects will move from any particular area, and for example, this area where the tribals are living, this area where people needs to be displaced, then who will rehabilitate them? That it can be done solely by the center? No. So basically, we will have to ensure the rights of the people who will be displaced because of this infrastructure project. Because you might have seen that major infrastructure projects like dedicated freight corridor, major industrial corridors has been stalled because the people are not giving their land. So again, the state will have to make the policy so that the land can be taken by the people, and they should be compensated adequately, they should be rehabilitated effectively. So these are the things which you need to focus upon whenever you are writing your answer on PM Gati Shakti plan in GS paper 2. So that's all about the understanding of the PM Gati Shakti plan. In the next video again, I will come with one important and probable mains topic and will discuss with you. Thanks to all of you.